Hello, my fellow Shogun 2 players. The Prussian Prince here with Apolita. Well, he's not here, but he's muted. Infinitum.
Hello.
Jonasny.
Hey.
Pointman, but he's muted. Rick Sostin.
Yo, everyone.
Shimon.
Who is muted?
And Zaript.
Hello, hello. So huge community cast, but mostly it would be me and Prussian Prince, I guess.
Yeah, and me and Jonas Nee with some analyzing stuff.
Yes. Artosis style.
Yeah.
Because if there is someone in the world who speaks more than me, it's Rick System.
Oh yes. I'm even
yeah.
worse than Saript, if you can actually believe that.
What do you mean worse? You mean better?
Okay, but thanks. I'm even better than Saript. He said
Exactly.
it. He said it. Not my words.
But anyway, to make a proper introduction for YouTube video, guys, right now in a semi-finals of 2v2 Vanilla Shogun 2 Apocalypse Cup. Yes, we got into semi-finals finally, and it's Killifish and Tajal against Alesar and Oleg Vadimovich in a best of 5 series, if we are not mistaken. And first map is Crossroads.
Interesting choice.
TWR pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what they decide to do on this map, because as attacker on this map, it's the enemy has got that huge hill to retreat back on, and they can cut off the in this case the shrine as well on that side, and have some nice terrain advantages.
And I'm sorry that people cannot see what Resistance speaks about.
Yes, you will have to show when the game actually starts, because we're not gonna spoil the builds before it actually begins, because people might be stream cheating and so on.
Yeah, probably they will not do it, but
No, most likely, but
you
just
don't
a
want
precaution.
Yeah.
Exactly.
to. Anyway, let's take a fast look at the builds then. I will start with TWR team, and as you can see for Tajal, we don't have many cavalry at all. In fact, we have only one light cavalry, and more than that, we don't even have bow cavalry. Interestingly enough,
Oh really?
it's a bow
I can't
gen.
see it. Now it's getting hard for me, because the stream is after I'm actually watching the
He
stream
used
with
this
you guys.
build yesterday when we played with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
anyway, at least 3 Naginata attendants, Naginata War Monks rank 6, 4 of them, so 4 Nagi monks, 2 Vanilla Yariash, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's 5.
5
Nagi
monks.
5 vanilla.
5 monks.
No,
5 monks,
so
yeah.
5 monks, 5 matchlocks, Portuguese Tercas, matchlock Warrior monks, Ashigaru, matchlock
Well-
Samurai.
We did say he liked matchlocks, and
Yes.
you can see it now.
Yeah, this is very typical for him.
And
And-
as we said before, both of them has bow generals, and they are already starting to harass.
Oh, huge mistake by Alesar in the middle. His cavalry will not even touch, I think. Much, yes.
That's a devastating. Only 1 Yari cavalry down already. More or
Yep.
less. Oh, he might actually get a
But-
charge into that general.
Killerfish's positioning is not so good though. I
No,
think,
he's
with the
down
matchlocks.
a hill. Like
Yeah.
he's standing downhill, shooting uphill.
So his matchlocks
But
do
he
not
still managed
use
to
range.
massacre that cavalry unit.
Exactly, but now one of his matchlocks getting charged. And interestingly enough, look at Tajal on the other side. He doesn't move an inch. He just stays there.
Yes.
And look, I don't know what he expected, but look, matchlocks behind, they're not shooting. It's like he expected them to shoot on that position. It's like he didn't check terrain before the game. Not very good, I should say.
Yeah, but Oleg's great guards just got utterly.
A volley,
Yeah.
Light cavalry stopped. At the same time, Killifish getting... I don't
Yeah.
want to say overwhelmed, but Miller Rush connected. Alesar connected his rush. And
Which
the
is
problem-
never good if you have missiles
Yeah.
in the way that Tajal and Killerfish has.
Should have
On
pulled
the other
back.
hand, Oleg is getting decimated currently, but he's a problem for... potential problem for TWR team, because of lack of cavalry, they couldn't completely get rid of cavalry of Alesar, and this much like build could pay for it.
But
later.
at the same time, they do have the matchlocks are very effective against the cavalry if they do manage to shoot, and they do have bow generals, so they can pick the cavalry off at a distance, and they do have a lot of spears, so they should be able to shield their matchlocks and just shoot that cavalry down.
But now Red Guards of Oleg Vadimovich charging this much like Ashigaru,
Yeah,
and
but
he forgets to pull them back.
And he gets
So-
caught by
Gonna die.
spears there, so he's gonna lose at least a few great cards there for no real reason. And that matchlock behind is lining up to take some nice shots on him as well. However, the Tajel's matchlock Ashigaru there might rout.
Exactly, his Turkus seem to be in a melee or something. Yeah, he sends them into melee mode. Actually not that bad of a decision. When
They all
he needs to hold.
they have pretty decent melee stats, and his center is struggling, so maybe not that bad of a move.
In fact, Killifish changed his general as well.
He did?
Oh, Gen it is.
No, they were Bojans.
They were
before.
Bojans.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh Jesus, what was that?
that sounded weird.
Ah.
Our men are
Well,
running from the
I
battlefield.
guess
Shame for this play.
Alesar and Oleg Vadimovich losing steam
Yeah.
slowly but surely. Let's see.
Well, that's bad if they lose Steam, because then they can't play Rome 2.
Farm time. Russian farm.
Joke
That
of the
was
day.
terrible.
That's why
And
it was good,
Killerfish,
right?
Killerfish did manage to turn it around on his flank. It was getting pushed back quite hard, but I think losing that cavalry unit early on was devastating for Alesar on that side, actually.
And at the same time, Oleg Vadimovich seemingly losing at the beginning, turning it on his flank.
Yes, he
Look
is.
at this node that she kills. Two of them over 200, getting close to 300, one of them.
However, he is losing his general. There goes the general, and
I don't think he'll... I think he'll still lose to Tajil.
I think Tajil might hold this, especially since he's got that bow gen. He just needs to kill the cavalry and then he can just kite. And no matter what, Killerfish has completely mopped up his side now and is coming to assist. And with the amount of units left on the field for Oleg, I think it is indeed over.
Yep.
He is going to fight to the bitter end, though. His Nodash is still racking up some kills from the looks of it, but their morale's getting really low since there's so few friendly units on the map.
Majo asks on the stream who attacks these matchlocks head on. In fact, these matchlocks were on. We will see at final stats, but in this attack where you see most of the bodies, where Oleg Vadimovich fought with the Tajil, matchlocks weren't shooting.
No, I think his matchlocks were quite ineffective, to be honest. In general,
We'll see.
he brought a lot of them, and I doubt that they did actually pay off. But he did win his side, and I think he's mostly got his monks to thank for that. Actually, he did get some nice volleys off. I'm pretty sure though, but not nearly what he should have had.
It's just stupid.
Well, part of an answer later. We will still take a look at final stats. Part of an answer might be sizes of builds. Oleg Vadimovich and Alesar seem to be invested, like they even killed much more than they lost. But the amount of men they deployed is so small. So
They
let's
went for melee rush builds with good upgraded units, mostly, so...
Actually,
was
one thing I
pretty
should
much.
apologize as a streamer, I didn't take a look at Yari Ashigaru of Tajil, were they in Spear Wall or not.
I
It
think
didn't.
so. I don't know exactly. But
He might
I
have missed
saw.
a few. Like the one only getting 19 kills probably was out of Spear Wall,
Yeah.
otherwise it should have
But I
done
did
a
see.
bit better.
But
I saw some Yaris destroying some no
Look
doubt.
at
I got
Alesar.
in the game halfway, but did Tajil have very good position with his monks? Were they fighting downhill?
They were his
Equal.
infantry had they had decent position on some parts where they
Because
had
boss
a bit
rush-
of downloads.
They have 20
Downhill, I mean.
defense, and
They had a bit
Okay,
of
guys, if you allow me to finish, just to finish the thought I had at the beginning, Alesar invested heavily into this Yariki, rank 8, rank 5, another one rank 7, I think.
And he lost one of
another one
them
rank
very
5.
early on.
Yeah, they
2 of those matchlocks.
made couple of mistakes with them. Oleg Vadimovich heavily invested in these Great Gods rank 6, and he actually made a good use of them. They just weren't enough at all. His
And his
Katana
no
Samurai...
dutchies really cut people to pieces as well.
Yeah, but Katanas didn't, Samurais I mean. And at the same time, if we take a look at Tajal build, look, none of his units broke 150 record. None of them. His matchlocks, one of them got 100, others, well, Kashigaru getting 70, but generally look at wasted matchlock Samurai, Porto Gistercus, matchlock Kashigaru, all wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, they weren't nearly as effective as they should have been.
Yeah. I mean,
But he did manage to pull it off, and I guess there were some important kills on the matchlocks that didn't do too well as well.
I wonder.
Especially if they shot just the guy that only got 5 kills there. If it was 5 great guards, it might still have been worth it.
But I still wonder, why did they use so many matchlocks on this map? Because it's not easy.
No,
Yeah.
the terrain on this map's really not the best for matchlocks.
You can
And
put
it's-
them in a very defensive position
You
and
can
then use
do
your
that.
bow monks or bow gen to kill them.
Yeah,
If
but
they
it's-
attack, your matchlock shoot.
That's not what they did, though.
They didn't do
Yeah.
that.
But they
It's
might want to
especially
do that.
questionable on the side where they deployed. And honestly,
On the
I
other
think
side, if they would have been the defenders this game, it would definitely
Yeah.
have been a good idea because they had that big hill on the defender side where they could have taken up defensive positions and so on. But since they were on the attacking side, it was kind of,
yeah,
to me at least, a strange decision. But
Yeah.
it did work.
What's the score
Yeah.
right now?
1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
And it's time to stop this recording for me.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. See you.
See you. Hello, my fellow Shogun 2 players. This is the Prussian Prince with Majutsu and Zarip. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
So this is the Apocalypse 2v2 Shogun 2 Cup, Shogun 2 Avatar Conquest semi-final between TWR Killerfish and Tajal against Oleg Vadimovich and CW Alesar. So we have here the second game. First game was won by TWR team. This game is on...
Crossroads?
Yeah, this game is on Rice Fields, and this is picked by the Oleg and Alesar, I believe. And here we
Yep.
go. Can you go over the builds of the players?
I guess there is no point since engagement already starting.
Yeah.
Let's just go over things that engage. Tajal
Let's say
have
we
Bojan.
can clearly say they are both skirmish armies.
Yeah, well, Alesar didn't take skirmish in general, he still have command gen, and we can see how Killerfish already threatening flank of Alesar while presenting no clear front. So this is your typical modular approach.
But
But
Alesar,
yeah,
he's putting
this could be
everything
mistake.
frontally, yeah.
Yeah. Fire
this-
rockets, boom.
Oh, nice. That's what we meant when at the beginning we said that Oleg Vadimovich likes unorthodox approaches.
Same as
cool.
Killerfish.
Yeah,
This is a nice box.
absolutely.
He can still do damage.
And
Good.
does
Still.
Fish have a bow gen actually? Yes. So Alesar needs to be careful with his general because it's already in standard fight.
Does
Yes.
does Alesar have any bows? Because I see a bow monk for Oleg, but I can't really
Yes,
see
yes, he
from.
have Bower monks, rank
Okay.
6, and
Daikyu.
Daikyos.
Whoa.
Oh, then he needs to. Well, then he can probably outskirmish the bow general.
And look, they have fire rockets and the archery is right in the middle there. This is just
Ah.
perfect
Exactly.
setup.
Oh.
They have
They have
done
all
some
the
very
dojos.
good decisions.
Well,
So
besides
much luck.
farmhouse.
And more importantly, can you tell that they are not attacking? No.
No. Yeah.
They pushed forward, they took the map, they will take all 3 dodges.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
they're
that
skirmishing.
should be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this is beautifully planned by them.
exactly. It's sort of exploiting the fact that on Rice Field, 1 player cannot spear box all 3 dodges,
Yeah.
but 2 can.
But those Yari Ashes are protecting their rear, they're all vanilla, so they should still be easy to kill. But then there's
exactly.
the shrine is
They do have the
helping.
shrine, and then they have some nice match trucks being able to cover the back. They can just turn and shoot some cavalry and so on. But if the TWR team managed to get some infantry units to the flanks or back, they should be able to break that box quite easily, and then the backs of their army would be extremely vulnerable.
Yeah.
But it's
well,
interesting how Killerfish manages to get down, what, 22 men in Daikyu Samurai, and his general didn't lose a single man yet.
That's he's micring really well. He's coming in with the bow cav as well, trying to
Yeah,
do some
just-
damage.
Move the Bokav in, then he targets the Bokav with his Daikyu, then
He
moves
needs to
the
watch
Bojin
out
in.
now though, because the Oleg's Bogen is
Oh,
right there,
nice.
so he's gonna
Oleg
get
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
6 men in one volley, that's insane.
That's devastating.
Exactly. One mistake. Interesting that Alesar doesn't put his bows into loose formation.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that because I'm not really sure how. I guess it's easier to maneuver
Well,
them in this tight.
You just
area.
did.
Oh yes, now he did.
Yeah.
Now he did, yeah.
But he did lose some unnecessary Daikyus there.
Yeah.
But now Killerfish is out of options. He cannot really skirmish with his general now, it's too risky.
Yeah, he would probably have to have some units soaking up a couple of volleys from Oleg's general, and then get a couple of nice volleys to take them down back to even ground again. As I mentioned earlier before the first game, 2v2s can be quite chaotic, and I can say from my own experience that having a Bogen in a 2v2 can be a very well, it's easy to lose track of him, so it's not impossible that Killerfish actually wins the skirmish fight against Oleg's gen.
Yes.
But he's got a deficit right now, though.
But there is no problem with Alesar just letting his Daikyu be on auto fire and that's fired anything that comes into range, because they
Yeah.
have the archery.
That
He
is
doesn't
true.
have to limit his ammo use.
No, but I was thinking more that if he shoots the wrong target, then he might actually end up losing the skirmish fight because Killerfish kills enough.
Oh, you mean if he puts in a meat shield or something?
Exactly.
Close,
He
yeah.
he moves a meat shield in front and soaks up the missiles from Oleg's general, and then he gets a few of his own Bogen's shots off on Oleg's general, and then
Fire rockets.
he might
Oh,
die.
yeah.
Okay, I'm a bit
That's
behind since I'm in
devastating.
the stream, but
Yes.
yeah.
Bogen
Wow.
of the Bow Cavalry of
Bocav,
Tajal.
and it's a level 9
Rank
Bocav, so
9.
that's gonna hurt.
oh,
Yeah.
now I saw it. Oh, that's half a unit gone.
Yeah, well, it's interesting to see. I can say that at this point, chances of Killerfish and Tajal decreasing quite fast
Yeah.
with each volley of these bows. But and it's interesting, and you see what Killerfish does. It's exactly what you want to do against any spear box. You want to approach it from a smaller side, where he can't target a lot of matchlocks at you, where most of his Yara Shigaru watching at wrong direction.
Another fire rocket volley on the general of Killerfish.
Oh,
Oh.
it seems he was. Oh no, I thought he
Okay,
was protected
2
by
rockets
trees.
hits. He lost 4
Four
men, I
men.
think.
Yeah.
That's still okay compared to. It looked like he was gonna lose the entire
Yes.
general unit.
But yeah, that definitely could have gone a lot worse.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
this is why I don't like the pull-through rule that you can't pull through anymore. These Yari Ash walls in the back, they used to be pretty easy to deal with because you could just use cav in wedge formation and break through. You're not allowed
Now
to
you
do that
can.
anymore.
And to remind you why, it's a new rule which was accepted on Apocalypse Cup following last road to Kyoto tournament, where pulling through was denied like at all.
Yeah,
Like,
and pulling
if
through,
y-
it sucks, but it's against a tactic like this formation, it's the best solution to win actually.
Yeah.
Well,
And against like Naginata attendant meat shields and so on, it's kind of stupid sometimes as
Yeah.
well. You can't just run through them since they shouldn't be able to stop cavalry and so on.
But these are pretty thin Yariash walls. You should be
Yeah.
able to just break through with a wedge formation.
Yeah, and the problem, I'm thinking more in game design terms already. such a defense, it doesn't require much. Oh, nice volley from Tajl, but his Mashlek's targeted by both at the same time and
Yeah.
enemy in a forest. But what I was trying to say, such a defense doesn't require any active microing or decision making. While even running around for Killerfish requires quite a bit of micros, you know. If he makes a mistake, these fire rockets get
But
him.
it seems that they found a weak spot in the formation here.
And they seem to be actually, they are moving in now. We'll see.
What
They're
weak
doing-
spot? It's frontal Yaria Shigaru. Don't
Yeah,
think
but
it's
there
a
is-
weak spot.
No, but there is definitely a spot there that you can get. The corner between the shrine and the Yariash
and
can
those
flank there.
yeah.
I
And
think
that
it
seems
has
to be what
more
he's
to
doing with
do
those swords.
with the fact that it's a shrine. Attacking near a farmhouse will not give you advantage
Yeah.
on a long run.
No, I think they're making the right decision attacking on this side, and they seem to be doing a quite a good job at breaking this side open actually. Managing to
Yeah.
soak up some
I
mash
don't
shot
know.
fire with Laika, but they did lose quite a lot on the frontal assault. there.
Killerfish's scav is doing strange stuff. I mean, it can't go anywhere. You can't do anything with it.
Getting some flanking charges on these Yariash.
Well, that's what you probably
Oh,
can call
General
pulling through.
got hit by fire rockets again. General of Oleg is sniped pretty much. 13 men, 12 men.
Oh, yeah,
look,
that's what I said. He lost
Alesar
track
out
of
of
his
Yariash,
general, and now
Vanilla.
Killerfish is managing to snipe him.
And now the Yariash in the back for Oleg is gone, so now it's wide open.
But was it pull through or not? Because it seems he just charged
No,
Yara
it's
Shigaru
not.
No,
from
he
the flank.
charged the side.
But yeah, it was a
Yeah.
flanking charge.
This is definitely important.
Oh, look at those high-ranked swords wavering there. Attacked by Yard cavalry in the
Yeah,
side.
and look,
And those are lone swords.
Alesar
Oh,
can't
it's
do
long
anything
swords, yes,
with
it
his
is.
whole army because
Yeah, he's just staying
yeah.
there.
Well, if he moves, then Fish will move in with the other part of his
Wait,
army.
is this my tournament?
Yes.
Yes.
Shut up.
Cool.
And,
They're playing, yay.
and it's actually, he isn't renewing his orders, Killerfish, I mean.
Look, Oleg's general's actually getting very low on men now.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Yeah, and Alesar's general
4 men.
charged by cavalry and getting targeted by
I
Bowcat.
think it's out after the fight.
So this is a good example of how to deal with a new box, basically.
Yeah, I know, but stationary builds like this.
Yes.
This game is a perfect example of what might happen if you don't have mobility.
It's not obvious that they're gonna win yet.
No, but
they
you
have
can
a very
still
good
see
chance
how.
now.
Yeah, exactly. You can
But,
see how effectively they've broken more or less one player at
flank,
least.
but let's imagine that Alesar actually reacted a bit earlier. I think Alesar have very good, but now Alesar actually making a mistake. Now when he actually breaks his own formation, it may be bad for him.
Yes, and he may lose his gen. Oh, is he gonna get him out of there?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. If someone breaks the formation, like if Alesar went and helped, then he would be vulnerable.
Yeah, and as we
Yeah.
can see on the minimap, Killerfish keeps forces on that side.
Yep.
To exploit, like the moment this much like war monks out
Look
of
at these
position.
bow warrior monks. They're way too far ahead. They're gonna get charged by the bow monks, the bow cavalry.
Oh yes.
No,
Will they be in time?
Some really nice micro from Killerfish here using that bow. I think it's Killerfish, right? Or is it Tiger's
Yeah.
Yes.
bow? Yeah, it's Killerfish.
Get some
So-
kills in. Yep.
I think he will be able to get that charge if he keeps on going. Yes, he did. Okay.
Should pull it back now though.
He should
It's
pull
still
back, yes.
problematic.
Yeah.
TWR needs to keep their forces together. Then they will have advantage because all these vanilla Rashigaru they will rout in no time. But there is still 1, 2, 3, three
bows.
balls, 4 balls, at least 2 matchlocks, 4 matchlocks.
Yeah,
so
and they're
War
wasting
match.
calf now.
They can't afford to be wasting cap.
That's done. Oh, wait, no,
Killerfish
there's
Gen
lots
is
of
getting charged by Naginata tenants. He's pulling back in time.
And if anyone wonders, this is Boss Tycoon joined our cast just now.
Ooh,
Host
look
of
at
this
that general
tournament.
getting stabbed back with those Naginata
low
attacks.
level fish.
Well, rank 5.
Still not good to waste them right now,
Yeah.
since
Oh,
TWR
spoke
definitely
around
can
for
use all the missile
Oops.
No heavy
missiles. thing.
From
I
all,
mean-
let's call it heavy infantry left, only 2 Nodaches for Killerfish. Everything else are SWAT attendants and the matchlocks.
Okay, they
Still,
managed to
with
break
flanking
through.
attacks, they should be
Yeah,
able to take some.
they're
take
gonna
those,
kill that Manchapori monk of Oleg, and the fire rocket has to pull back. Yari
Look!
Ash wavering.
SWAT attendants killing Yara Shigaru quite nicely in a spear wall.
Oh, matchlocks also.
Matchlocks are.
And there's also no
and
Dachi there.
nearby units routing.
Well, the SWAT attendants aren't that bad as people might think they are.
No, they have decent stats. They're just low in numbers and have loose formation.
Yeah,
Thing
that's
is,
the main problem.
Alesar has no gen, so now his forces will route
His
so
forces will
quickly.
route,
Yeah, like
especially since it's vanilla Yari Ashikaru.
yeah.
And
So,
both generals for Tajil and Killerfish are alive.
And Tajel's Great Guard is now attacking the Katana Stem of Alesar, the last remaining strong infantry unit they have.
And that, if he routes that, it should more or less be it,
Look!
actually.
Yeah.
Yara Shigaru in spear wall meeting Nodachi routing, and they only killed 5 men.
Yeah, well, the spear walls are just way too thin to be effective, right?
Yes.
Well, this is just a chain effect of units routing, lowers
Yeah.
morale, then they are being attacked, and then they route as well, etc. etc.
Let's take a look at this train of routing Yara Shigaru.
No.
We have nothing to do. We have nothing to do here. Let's go home. Let's go. Or whatever. Let's record videos.
No, let's go home and work our rice.
No,
fields.
let's
Rice
watch
paddies.
the Rips videos.
Exactly.
That's what
Oh.
they're gonna do.
They're running to preload Rome too. They just realized
Yes,
it's started.
obviously, that's it.
I mean, why stay here dying when in 5 days Rome 2 comes out? Really, what's the point of dying?
I can definitely
good game,
sign that.
man. Good game.
Okay, so second game goes to TWR as well.
As well. Surprisingly,
My lord!
Well, they did do a really nice job at breaking that morale shrine side. And when, as Maju said, when new box breaks, it's very bad for the new boxers.
Yeah. Well, I think if the missile had got more kills, then they might have stood a chance, but...
Take a
And
look at this.
if
We'll
they
see
kill
this a
the
lot.
generals, if their fire rockets managed to kill like Killerfish's gen or something, then it might have looked very different.
Yeah,
Since
maybe.
I think it was Killerfish's gen and Bocav that sniped the general of Oleg, and then they had free reign to snipe Alesar's general as well, more or less.
oh man, infinitum on the stream. Yeah.
Is this best of 5?
Yeah. Boss,
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
it's your tournament.
Yeah, it is. Sorry. I was multitasking.
Okay. So, let's take a look at final stats now. They actually switched around. Tajl and Killerfish have as much manpower as their opponents last game, and vice versa. And you can, take a look at these kill counts.
I wish Killerfish didn't kill one more, because then he would have had leaped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, one less, you mean.
That's what I said.
Point man being wrong again.
And this time it's Tajl who brought rank 6 Great Gods, not Oleg in. Man, that's so interesting.
But he did use at least one of them very well. The other one did well as well. So he
Yari
did make great
Samurai
use of them.
quite good against spear wall because of their armor. They can hold
defend.
It was a good idea, but they thought their flanks were safe, but they weren't.
yeah.
Yeah.
They should have moved between deeper between dodges.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
And
to decrease
Alesar should have
surface.
reacted.
4 200 range bows. I mean, that's risky.
I think
It
I
is.
think the bows just didn't pay off in this situation. I mean, think
Usually
maybe if
they
brought
don't.
one Taiku each or something like that.
They should have
Yeah.
reformed. When they saw Killerfish and Tajil like moving in to attack Oleg, they should have like readjusted. It was pretty much 2 armies versus 1.
They also attacked the place
Yep.
where there were very few amount of units.
And they did a
Yeah.
good job by attacking where the shrine was, get the shrine out of their
Oh.
favor.
One
Yeah.
of Oleg's units.
Also that.
Arcani on fire.
He names all his units like that. There's an TWR on fire, RTK on fire. There must be an agony one.
There is.
Before stopping the stream,
Who
I
does?
just want to think to answer a comment of Pointman that they should have reformed.
Stopping
It's
the
actually
stream.
It's best of 5.
Recording.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
when I think about myself being, for example, in position of Alesar, imagine even if you train such an approach, how many times you will find the prop opponents can break the spear box. Like, you don't even know how to react properly. And if you looked at minimap, Alesar was constantly threatened by forces that Killerfish left. So the moment he was out of formation, what Killerfish did? He attacked him.
And if you
So-
look at what he actually had, that it was not that much he actually kept the entire army of Alesar busy with. He had
Yeah.
like a couple of sword attendants, a matchlock, and a Nodachi, I think. That's it, more or less. I think
Well-
it might have had a cav unit or something there as well, but that was about it. And that kept more or less all of Alesar's army busy.
Killerfish
Oh, no.
mostly invested into matchlocks and 3 cavalry units. Actually, quite balanced build overall. Quite balanced. Anyway, that's it for this game. See you guys in the next one.
See you. Hello, my fellow Shogun 2 players. The Prosperous here with Boss Tycoon,
Hey.
Infinitum,
Hello.
Jonasny,
Hey.
Mujitsu,
Hello.
Portman, but he's muted, Rick Subston,
Yo!
Shimon,
I'll.
and Zaret.
Hello, hello.
This is the Apocalypse Shogun 2
2v2
Cup, and this is the third game in a best of 5 between TWR Killerfish, TWR Tajil, and CWRs. CW's Alesar and Oleg Vadimovich. So right now they have to win, otherwise they're out of the tournament on Chugoku River. And I believe the map pick was it?
TWR.
TWR teams.
Yeah.
So for dojos we have Shrine, Sword Dojo and Archery.
So, good, all 3 very good dojos.
Yeah, we once again have fire rockets for like Vadimovich. And for Alesar,
bows.
man, that's heavy. At least 4 Nagi monks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I can't really tell. 5. It seems 5.
It's 5.
Rank
Hmm.
6 monks.
Oh, it's higher than rank 6, I think.
Zarab, shouldn't you open your map and stuff?
Yeah,
We
your
will,
minimap.
later. Well, actually, yeah, minimap. So,
Yeah, there was an issue with the max amount of spears. As we can see, yeah, 6 monks and 2 Yariash in the back, and then 2 attendants. So I guess that's fine.
5 monks.
But
And
look-
1 Ashigaru on the side.
It's
Killerfish.
Yeah, okay.
it's so confusing how Oleg and Alesar are set up just because they're mons. They're the same.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah,
you
very
don't know.
similar.
General
Oh,
of
not only
Alesar.
similar,
They
they
can
Fire
call
Rock
General
Killerfish.
Alesar.
Killerfish getting some light cavalry caught by the
Yeah.
Yari Ashigaru there.
Fire rocket falling
Bit of
on the
a- oh,
katana
look at that
cav-
general
General
charge.
got shot.
The General.
Rick,
Great
behind.
charge on that general.
You behind it.
Yeah, it's better. Let us
Overview.
keep talking.
So Killerfish charges his. Did he took a milligen? Yes, he
Yes.
took a
Yes.
milligen this time.
Oh, Killerfish. Yeah, okay.
Already killed
Otherwise, that
50.
charge would have been pretty strange.
And now good charges from Killerfish on the back of these Bocav, also on the back of these Nodachis.
But
Killerfish
Killerfish
is
isn't pulling back his general properly.
no, he's
And
not. He's taking
Alesar-
unnecessary losses there.
Is also not pulling back his matchlocks because Startle got his BP Sam in there.
Units, my lord.
Yeah, killed 10
Treacherously
man,
meant to
15.
ambush us.
So you can definitely say that Killerfish especially, but TWR in general are opening this game a lot more aggressive than the last one.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, well, what I dislike about positioning of Alesar a lot currently, yes, he has to control archery dojo for his fire rockets, but his army behind the hill have no
But-
ways to help Alesar.
Also, just look the way they positioned. Their flank is wide open and they
Yeah.
continuously pull in more troops, but that means their front is gonna be weaker and weaker. And in the end, it's just they're not gonna
Tajil
manage
is just
like
gonna
this.
be able to walk straight through the front door.
Yeah.
But it's essentially currently Alesar getting double teamed. Oh no, wait.
It is.
Lot of lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of lag.
But Tygel's monks and Fish's Naginata Sams can hold up all these monks that Alesar has. And then they have a Boa Shigaru. What else do they have? Do they have something to fire on these monks continuously? Yeah, the Bojan of Tygel.
Well, Oleg Vadimovich starts to move. It's not too late, but at the same time it will create opening inside his own forces. Now there is a way for Killerfish to sneak his cap,
Oh,
which he is
nice
trying
light
to
cap
do.
charge into the bow monk by Tygel.
Yes, and very nice. And Killerfish is probably gonna get some nice cap charges as well on some bows and matchlocks. Again, the formation of Alesar and Oleg are starting to fall apart.
Yeah, it resembles Spearbox to some way, but this time Killerfish is prepared. It's
Yeah,
really changed.
it was pretty much the exact same
System. It
Spearbox
would
formation.
be much easier if you allow me to finish at least one
Oh, I
trade.
thought you were finished.
I were, like,
Sorry.
honestly.
Okay.
It's just the fact that melee gen is probably one of the best things to use against Spearbox, because you can break Spear Wall pretty much for free. The general charges in, disrupts Spear Wall, and then your Nodachi or whatever follows up.
I disagree.
Yeah, but important stuff happening here. Alesar's general being sniped down to 10 men. The center of the is being attacked now as well.
What do you say,
TWR.
Jonathan? You think it's bad idea?
Yeah, because a spear wall still have a defensive bonus, and it will counteract your charge bonus. So, with a high charge bonus unit like a general, it's probably not a good idea. Especially after if the general dies, then you have a huge problem.
We already seen at the beginning of the game how Killerfish general in a charge actually lost. Oh, now he's
I
dead.
don't think it was a spear box actually.
Oh.
No, spear. I don't think it was a spear wall. I just think the unit was there.
Well, in my experience, it always worked
But
pretty nicely.
let's have the discussion another
Yeah.
time. So
Okay.
let's focus on the game. Actually, in the center, in the middle, it seems like the CW team is pretty holding, but the flank where the initial engagement start is collapsing.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
It depends. Do they have enough skirmish units? Can those skirmish units deal with what Killerfish still has on infantry?
From what I've, it's kind of hard to get a good overview from watching the stream. But as I can see, the TWR team has lost quite a lot of mobile. Well, they do have some cav left, but mostly they have infantry and a lot of damaged infantry. So I mean, if Alesar and Oleg manage to kill the last remaining cav units of Killerfish, they might be able to kite this game.
TWR wins. Look at
Yeah.
the map.
I think so.
Like there's no way Alesar and Oleg can win.
There is no way? Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Oh well, we've
Yeah, it's pretty much
me and
done.
Prince, for example, has
Gen's dead.
turned some
All the
crazy
gens are
games.
dead.
I
These
mean,
All
cav
dead.
units that Killerfish brought in the middle, they completely messed up all of the remaining
Yes.
melee
Yeah,
units
that's
that
true.
they had.
There's always a way.
there is. It's not impossible.
They
I
do
mean,
have some bocav, but I don't really see
Now it's
much
both
of them.
charging
it's
his
definitely
Rocker
over.
Raiders.
Well,
It's
my
over.
my games against GGX was pretty much over, but I still managed to turn around. So, I mean, it's
no,
possible.
this is over.
But this definitely looks to be
Yeah,
over. Because the bow unit in the back for I'm not sure if it's Alesar or Oleg, since they have the same mount, but it will not be able to win this game single-handedly. And the morale on the RE.
Everything's just
Okay,
going
now it's routing. Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
gone.
So it's best of 3 ending up in 3-0 victory for TWR. In 3 very nice games. Second one was especially interesting. In the first one I actually don't think TWR deserved to win, if you can call it that. But both teams made
Wait, in the second
some
one?
definite mistakes.
In the first game.
No, in the
The
first
first
game,
game.
I do kind of agree with Sarip there, since they did mess up their positioning quite a lot with their
Yeah.
match locks.
Yeah, it was kind of
And it's kind of miraculous that they actually won that, I think. But monks are tough units. They held
Exactly.
up.
I guess it was to some extent build mistake from Oleg and Alesar, but it went as it went. So let's take a final look at final stats of final game. And of course, congratulations to Tajul and Killerfish. They got into finals. Who are playing second semi-final? Can anyone take a look for me, please?
Blixery and Tobio against Simon and Yarban.
Okay.
But I believe because of problems with connection and with availability that Simon and Yarban will go on. But I'm not 100% confident on that, but that was... They might play still, but I think that was the decision of Tobio at least.
That's a real shame.
Simon said they give up.
Yeah.
Can't they get another player to fill in? Like,
That
just-
late on a tournament.
Well, what's the problem?
No, they're
Well-
allowed to.
Ah,
It's
they're
just
allowed.
allowed to get a replacement.
They
Yeah.
get the quarterfinal guys that lost against the other semi-finalists.
Well, the thing is also they need to find a person which isn't already in the bracket or what
Yes.
you would call
Tobio's
it.
on
So-
vacation, supposedly. And they
Anyway,
just,
that's much. So, thank you guys for watching, and see you later.
See ya.
so guys,
See ya.